Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today, well, we're looking at something that's not particularly old. It's only barely 10 years, not even 10 years old actually, it's about 9 years old. But it's such a cool item that I just had to do a video on this particular item. We are looking at a 2016 release by Hasbro from their Star Wars The Last Jedi series of merchandise. Now, this particular item we're looking at today is of BB-8, and this is the old style Rip and Paul action figure. And it's all based on the BB-8 character as seen in The Last Jedi, which was the second movie in the new trilogy, which was released after Disney's acquisition of Lucas Films. And it starred Daisy Ridley as Rey, John Boyega as Finn, also had Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, and of course Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, amongst a lot of other returning stars to the movie. The movie was released in December 2017, and it had a budget of $300 million to make, and at the box office it took $1.334 billion. So a little bit of profit there. It was the second film in the series, and it was followed a couple of years later by the final one, which was The Rise of Skywalker. Anyway, this is the figure in front of us, and this is you can see BB-8 sitting behind the window, and it says Star Wars Rip and Go BB-8 propulsion. A propulsion it's got there. Ages 4 and above, item number B7102. And there's two 1.5 AAA batteries required. And there's 6. It's got ages 6+, and there's an app there which is pointing to perhaps a game or something you can download from the App Store. There's a volume button on there as well, and Disney and the Hasbro logo. Okay, that's the front of the packet. Let's turn it around and see what it says on the back. Okay, so I've turned the box around to the back, and this is what it says on the back. So it says Star Wars The Force Awakens Rip and Go BB-8 propulsion. Propulsion. It's ain't got that volume button on there again. It's authentic movie sounds, and it says BB-8 is a spherical loyal astromech droid of the Resistance pilot Poe Dameron. And then you got the warning information just below that, and at the very bottom you got all the copyright and licensing information. And it says download the Hasbro Star Wars StudioFix app to make videos with your toys. Okay, that's interesting. I never knew about that. But yeah, apparently you can do that. That's interesting. I have to have a look at that. But there we are. So that's the back of the box. I'm just going to turn the box to the side. And then you just got an image of BB-8 and the Disney logo at the bottom there. And if I turn it around to the other side, we've got another image of BB-8, and it's got the download in the App Store, the same app for you to make your own videos of your toys. Okay, that is the packet. I think what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to open the packet and take the figure out to have a really good look at him. So let's do that, and let's see him without the hindrance of the packet in the way. Okay, so I have managed to remove the figure from the pack, and this is what we've got. We'll have a look at that in a second, but we've got a lot of information that comes with this, and I don't quite know what it is, so we're just going to have a look and see what we got here. So this is all about okay, so you can scan that barcode and you can download that app that enables you to video your toys. So that's that. So we know what that is. You got a warning information here, which is choking hazard, small parts not suitable for children under 3 years. 2016 Hasbro, all rights reserved. So that's just a warning about choking hazard. And then we got here another one here, which is caution. Hair entanglement may result if child's hair comes in contact with moving parts of the toy. Adult supervision required. Okay, and again, that's 2016 Hasbro. What is this? This must be the operating instructions, I would imagine. Important battery information. Okay. As with all small batteries, these batteries should be kept away from children if swallowed. Seek medical attention immediately. Always follow the instructions carefully. Use any batteries specified and be sure to insert them correctly by matching the positive and negative signs. Do not mix old and new batteries, of course. Anything else in this? No, it's just a lot of warning information here. Don't quite know why they've given you so much information there. And there we have, so this is the instructions. Star Wars BB-8, and it's got the ribbon cord, so you put the cord through the center there and you pull it, but you've also got batteries to insert to play the music by the sound of it. Okay, so number 1, insert ripcord. Number 2, set BB-8 onto a flat surface. Number 3, pull the ripcord. Number 4, BB-8 charges into hyperdrive. And number 5, BB-8 makes authentic movie noises. Okay, and it says to install batteries, 2 1.5 batteries required. Okay, so let's have a look at this then. So 2 batteries required, and they go in here. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to open this up and put a couple of batteries in it. So just bear with me. Okay, as you can see, I've unscrewed the back and I've put a couple of batteries in there. I'm just going to put the top back on and screw it back into place. Okay, so that is that. Now, is there an on switch anywhere? I can't see an on switch anywhere. So, but the ripcord then looks like it can only go in one way. Oh, there we are. So you can hear BB-8 then. So let's give it a tug. Okay, so there we go. So what happens when you pull it is the wheels start spinning. So you can hear him. So you can see the wheels are spinning at the bottom there. And he stopped again. So let's put that back in. Yeah, it needs to be on a very big, long, flat surface, I think, for it to do, to go into over. I suppose if you held it on the... Yeah, because I've only got, we're only doing it in the booth. It's not going in a long distance or what have you. But I think it's a great little novelty item. Let's put it again. So yeah, I mean, so that is the BB-8 toy. Okay, it's a novelty item. It's a fun item, and it'd be something that I'm sure the kids would love. The noises, the sounds are great. The movement, yeah. I'll tell you what would have been good would be if it actually rotated the way that it does on the movie. So if the head went round as the body went round, that would have been a good idea. But overall, though, still a great little novelty toy, and he does tend to move at some speed. So yeah, a shame he hasn't got lights as well. It'd be great if he had lights, if he lit up. That would be a nice little touch. But sadly, that's not the case. Okay, that is BB-8 called Rip and Go figure. Okay, how well did these do back in 2016? Well, I don't believe they've done that well, to be perfectly honest with you. And the reason for that is because I've seen them up for sale for such a long time, so almost 10 years. And I've really only seen them start to sell over the last year. I mean, we've had quite a few of these in stock. And we're right down to a minimal quantities now. So I thought it's time we'd actually shot the video of these, as we've had a few more stock come in. But they are now becoming quite a collectible item. People are searching for these, and I think just before Christmas, I think we sold about 40 of them. So it just goes to show you that they're now becoming quite popular. And I think those 40 have been on the shelf. Well, I think ever since the release date, 2016. So they're in stock for a long time. But they are now becoming quite collectible. And quite sought after, which is obviously 9 years on. We're now into 2025. Do they appear on the platforms? Yes, they do come up on the platforms. I have seen quite a few of these on the platforms. Not so many recently though, but they are still on the platforms. But as usual, like I say, be careful if you order on the platform, because you might see an image of a brand new one sealed up, and you might get an open one missing bits and pieces, or damaged, or used, or whatever, which is generally because some of the platforms use stock photographs and stock descriptions. So if you are buying on a platform, always do check to make sure you are ordering new, or if it's used only, click the used icon and read what they're going to send you, because you could end up with something that you didn't particularly want. And we hear it many times from customers who call us, and they tell us that they bought one on a platform and got completely different to what they wanted. But anyway, that's besides the point. They do appear from time to time on the platforms, but most of the time they are open ones. You occasionally see some, as this one was sealed in the packet before I opened it, in actual fact. But other than that, you do see the odd one or two that are still sealed, but they're becoming fewer and fewer and far between. But you do see quite a few loose on the platforms. Or alternatively, you can come to us at Minus Touch Toys Games Collectibles. Well, we don't use stock photographs, incidentally. What you actually see on our website is exactly the item that you will be receiving. And this item is currently available on the Minus Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Wars items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you'd be looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful BB-8 Rip and Go action figure with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.